A book suffice.
All right. Oh. Okay, so we have to find our value a so that our function is continuous, and our function is 3 minus x squared at when x is less than -1, and ax squared minus 1 when x is greater than or equal to -1. So to do this, we are going to plug in -1 and then set both of these equal to each other. So 3 minus -1 squared equals a times 1 squared minus 1. So -1 squared -1 squared is 1, so 3 minus 1 equals a minus 1. So we add 1 to both sides, and we find that a equals 3. Alright, so we are going to find the speed of the rock at t equals 2 seconds, we're just going to plug in 2 into our equation, s equals -4.9 t squared. So s equals -4.9 t squared. And then let's just plug in 2. So s equals -4.9 times 4. And so your speed is going to be -19.6 feet per second. So now we're determining the limit of our function 3 cosine of x minus the sine of x plus 2. And we're going to substitute in x equals pi. So 3 times the cosine of pi minus the sine of pi plus 2. So from our trig values, we know that the cosine of pi is -1, so 3 times -1 minus the sine of pi, which is 0, then add 2, so -3 plus 2 equals -1. So in this problem, we're finding the value of the limit f of x times g of x as x goes towards a. And we know from our values that f of x equals -1 and g of x equals 3. So all we have to do is -1 times 3, which will equal -3.